Okay, for the continuation of Chemistry JAMB 2027 class, we are going to look at the electronic configuration of an element. So when we say electronic configuration of an element, it's a method used to arrange the electrons in an atom. So we have two ways or two methods of writing or drawing the electronic configuration of the element. So we have number one, we have what you call shell configuration. We have what you call shell configuration. That is one. And then the second one, we have subshell. We have subshell, or we have subshell and orbital. We have subshell and orbital configuration. So these are the two ways of arranging the electrons in an atom. We have shell configuration, we have subshell and orbital configuration. So for the subshell, or sorry, for the shell configuration, usually we have an atom. And of course, in the atom, we have nucleus like this, and then we have shell. You can have different shells. So you see, all these ones are shell. So therefore, this is, of course, the center here is the nucleus. And this one is called K shell. This one is called L shell. This one is called M shell. This one is called N shell. We also have O shell. So these are the different shells that we have. And we have a formula for each of this shell, or for which each of this shell, the maximum number of electrons it can contain. So the formula to calculate the number of electrons for each of this shell is 2n square. Is what? 2n square. The n is usually a whole number, which means the position or the number of shell. The number of shell. Like for example, K is usually 1 because it is the first one. For L, it is 2. 1, 2. Then for M, 1, 2, 3. So each of these has its own n value. So the n value of K is 1. The n value of L is 2. The n value of M is 3. The n value of N is 4. The n value of N is 5. So the n value of O is 5. So these are the numbers, or these are the numbers that represent this n. So to know the maximum number of electrons each of these shell contain, we now use this formula. So like for example, for K shell, K, we have, of course, we have n is equal to 1. So we have 2n square, which is something as 2 times 1 square. So 1 square is 1, and then times 2, so we have 2. Then, of course, for M shell, for M, the n value is 3. Sorry, yes, it's 3. So we can now use 2n square. So therefore, we now have 3 square. This is something as 2 times 3 square is 9. Then we have 18. So ladies and gentlemen, if we now know the maximum, it means that M shell can accommodate a maximum of 8 electrons. K shell can accommodate a maximum of 2 electrons. Then if M accommodate 18, K accommodate 2, then how many number of electrons can be accommodated by N and O? And let me do for L. So for L is equal to 2. So we have, sorry, for L, N is equal to 2. So we have 2 into 2 square, which is something as 2 square is 4. Then 4 times 2, we have 8. So these are the maximum number of electrons that are accommodated by shell. So after this, ladies and gentlemen, it is very easy for us to actually draw the electronic configuration of each and every element. So let me just actually give example of some of the elements. So, but I want to mention something. These are actually the ways that can be used in calculating the maximum number of electrons of each of these shells. But the way we write the electronic configuration of the element, we are now going to see it here. So let me try to draw it. So, of course, let's say we have sodium. So the atomic number for sodium, ladies and gentlemen, sodium is 11. So if you want to draw the electronic configuration for sodium, we are now going to draw our cycle. So the shell. So the first shell, which is the K shell, it accommodates a maximum of 1, 2 electron. So 2 electrons. And then the second shell, which is L shell, accommodates a maximum of 8 electrons. So therefore we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 8 making 10. So remain 1 electron. So don't forget that L shell accommodate a maximum of 8 electrons. So now we have 1 electrons remain, which is 1. So we now have 2, 8, 1. 2 plus 8 we have 10, plus 1 we have 11. So these are the maximum number. So these are the number of electrons that are arranged in sodium. So I want to mention something very important. When you are drawing the electron configuration of each and every element, the first shell will accommodate a maximum of 2 electrons. And all the other shells that will follow off will accommodate a maximum of 8 electrons. Like, let me just give an example. Like, let's say we have calcium. The atomic number of calcium is 20. So how do we arrange this 20? So the first shell will accommodate maximum of 1, 2. The second shell will contain 8. Like this. So the second one, or sorry, the third one will also accommodate 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have remaining 2 electrons. 1, 2. So after the first shell that accommodate 2, so all or any other shell that will follow up will accommodate 8. So if you have 8 on that shell, like for example in the second shell here, we have 8 making 10. So we have remaining 10. So you have to draw another one. So it will also accommodate 8. If it's full, then you move to the next. So that is how to draw the electronic configuration of element using shell configuration. So therefore here we have 2, 8, 8, 2. So this is how to draw the electronic configuration of an element using shell configuration. So in the next video, we are going to see the electronic configuration of using subshell or orbitals configuration. So let me just give another example. So what if I have oxygen 2 minus? What will be the electronic configuration? And the atomic number of oxygen is 8. So what does that mean? It means that oxygen at this point or at this stage, it accepts 2 electrons. So therefore, the number of electrons here is going to be 10 instead of 8. So therefore, we are going to have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of 6, because here is 2 minus, so it accepts 2 electrons. So that's why it's going to be 2, 8. That is 10. So now, if you have oxygen with 2 minus, meaning that 2 electrons is being accepted by oxygen. So what if we have magnesium like this? Magnesium 2 plus, and here the atomic number of magnesium is 12. So what happened to the number of electrons here? Is it that it's going to increase or decrease? If it is going to decrease, please write it on the comment section of the video. And after that, please draw the electronic configuration of this and please upload it on the comment section, because we are going to continue with these classes so that we can keep the comment section very active and we will use it for question and answer section. So please, ladies and gentlemen, draw the electronic configuration of this and tell me whether the number of electrons increases or decreases. Thank you and see you next in my next video for subshell and orbitals configuration.